FAQ 4B. How do I give performance feedback to a person with disability? Shanti Raghavan, founder Enable India, in conversation with Abhijit, director Fiberlink.
Sometimes in small companies they worry, how, I've got a small organization, how will the other employees or managers react to hiring people with disability? Nahi yaar, nahi karna hai. That kind of.
True, very true.
So what happened to you?
Right. So no different in our organization,
Okay.
and especially true for smaller organization, as you said, because for a smaller company, it's very very important that this thing is taken care of upfront, because you have no time.
Yeah.
Right? You have no time to go and set up policies and procedures and make sure
God.
people get adapted to it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, we can't do all that.
There's just no time, right? So I can speak with two examples. So as I mentioned last time, we started this with an open debate and discussion.
Yeah.
We made sure all managers are convinced, right? And there is this one manager who took it on very well, very happy, doing his job. And there was another person who was struggling with it, well-intentioned person, but
Yeah,
struggling
yeah,
with it.
yeah.
So we had to first find out what he is struggling with, right? And one of the fact he was struggling with is he has release pressures. He has to release the software,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
There's a lot of work.
Yeah.
He has been given these resources.
Yeah.
And what was happening was he was training these resources on that software, but they are not able to deliver, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So we asked him that, okay, was it to do with the training you were giving or the person? Have you tried the same training with a normal non-disabled person, and have you faced a challenge? And then he thought for a while and said, you know what? I have been seeing this problem with the whole team, not just the disabled people, right? So this actually helped him improve the training.
So actually
right?
it was a problem with him and his
Yeah,
training.
it was just the training module itself. But since most of the team was with these disabled folks, he thought, hold on,
Oh,
it is
this
not.
it must be a problem with the disability.
Yeah.
This always happens.
Yeah.
Stereotyping somewhere it happens.
Exactly,
Without
exactly.
realizing. Correct.
So what we did after that was, it actually helped us a lot. We have this template. We say how to train people,
Yeah.
and that whole template got improved for the better overall.
Yeah.
For the normal, or there's no different training, right?
Yeah.
And we could, for the parts they were not understanding, we said, oh, okay, in what way are we explaining it? And the whole thing became quite better.
But you know what? This is actually because you have had very open communication.
Yes.
And you've allowed a normal debate to happen. You've been very non-judgmental about anything. You're like, hey, what's your problem? Just
Yes.
tell me. Let's have an open debate. So that means in a small company, for the team to accept, it's the leadership, how they
Yes.
behave, how they treat everybody like family. Include everybody's opinion.
Absolutely.
And then solve the problem. I think it's about solving problems, alternate solutions.
Absolutely, and over communicate, right?
Yes.
And the other thing is, what we did was, in the first project these guys started with, we made sure that we walked around and took a gut check every couple of days, because the manager, while he is important, the team members are even more important,
Yes.
because they are going to work as peers, right?
Yeah.
So we made sure that all of the people are adjusting well,
Yeah.
and this person is getting accepted in the team as an employee, as a normal employee.
Yeah.
So you're absolutely right. The over communication part, to make sure that you just ask, and people should not have fear to express.
Yeah.
That's extremely important.
No, I think it's non-intuitive, because in small companies we feel we don't have time. Time nahi hai baat karne ke liye.
Correct.
But I think the leader and the senior managers have to make the time
Absolutely.
to over communicate, and then you'll resolve your problems, and you'll have the most loyal team and who's able to work as a well-oiled machine. That's
Yeah, and I would say that this whole quarterly, 6-monthly MBOs are overrated. Don't wait for 3 months. Don't wait for 6 months to ask the question.
Yeah.
Ask it on the second day, third day, second week. Don't wait for those many months, because then that opportunity is gone to improve, right?
Absolutely. So at the end of the day, if you want the team and others to accept, I think it's what the leadership,
Yes.
what they said.
I would completely agree with that.
So anyway, so from all the questions you have answered, thank you so much for it. It again says, especially for small companies, it's about having open dialogue,
Yes.
open communication,
Yes.
allowing people to express themselves, and then after that, the enablement, just like even in big companies, we say the same. And then.
And if there is some sensitivity which has to happen, it's okay. I mean, don't be afraid of it,
Yeah,
because it's like getting a person normal person who can't do something. How do you help him?
Yes.
Similar way, look at this, because you have been helped by somebody at some point of
Totally,
time.
totally.
So look at it that way.
Yeah.
Right?
And that's it. I think I actually want more and more small companies to take people with disability. We have actually had a lot of startups taking people with disability, and we were surprised in the beginning,
Right.
Because I thought they'll be more hesitant, but we have seen the trend, improving over the period of time. I want more startups and small companies to take people with disability, because they need the right people, more than even big companies.
No doubt about
and
it.
our country is made of small and medium-sized enterprises.
Yes.
So that's what I hope for.
Yeah, and I can end it on a very positive note, where I can tell you that we have 10+ people team of these folks now, right? and
That's
across
10% of your.
yeah, that's 10%.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
And just last month,
Yeah.
the team which has 5+ disabled folks,
Yeah.
they got the best team award for the last 6 months, the best
Awesome.
performer award. And these folks are becoming like a key part of our organization more than anybody else. So, yeah.
So, thanks so much.
Thank you very much.